What's up, guys? I have not been really doing much CS, but I did get asked to fill in for a match, so I did. We ended up winning in overtime 19-17, so double overtime, I guess, and yeah, it went okay, I guess. So I just wanted to show this to show like I really have not been playing CS like at all. So when I got asked to fill, I had like half an hour to warm up and then played the match. So that was fun. But I wanted to show you some clips of that match, at least clips of me specifically. And I thought it was also kind of instructive, those clips. So I'll show you the clips first and all in succession, and then we'll come back and analyze them.
Three long. You lurk mid.
One cat, one cat. One cat, one mid.
Flashing.
Someone spawn.
I'm holding.
One mid, one spawn, one cat.
Okay.
Spawn is opping.
Kenny lit one of the spawn guys.
That's a cat.
Last guy spawn.
No, I'm planning.
Nice, Kenny. Fucking go.
Could be tons soon, okay?
I'm grabbing tons.
Smoke's about to be gone
One
soon.
tons, one tons.
He's tons.
Tons dead.
Dude, beautiful. Walk through the fucking smoke.
Fuck, window.
Dead.
Maybe door. Yeah, he's trying to come out door.
Good luck out. Good luck out.
Door, inside. Car.
Door sight.
We have it there.
Yeah.
I think one's cat right
Double
now.
molly that. Sorry.
Fine.
I'm going mid.
Got one cat.
Nice.
Let's go up cat maybe? One's
I
offing
am
mid.
not.
No, there's still
There's
too
two
long.
long,
There's still
one
too
mid.
long. You have
We
bomb
meet
carry.
to B. We can meet mid to B this guy.
One's cat now. I don't have a smoke. Dude, mid to be smoke right now.
Give me smoke.
Just give him a smoke.
I want to go through upper.
We gotta do this fast. Flash us out.
Flashing.
I'm blind. I'm so
Smoke
white.
me out upper.
CT.
Sight one.
Window.
One car.
Fuck it. Damn.
One might be close outside. Nice!
Nice.
Let's go!
Alright.
Good shit.
As soon as I heard that guy reloading, I
on.
knew you.
Yeah, that shit
could-
was wrapped.
Yeah.
So let's go back to the first clip. This is me lurking lower.
4, 3.
And I'm going to turn down the sound, of course. So this is me lurking lower. I spot one cat. My team is going up along, as you can see up here. And I felt like this is a mistake on their end, but also kind of like why lurking, or, you know, how you should be lurking. So they know I'm lower, right? So they should be expecting me. And I can see my team is crossing. I heard a guy CT already, and I know the one guy is cat. So I take my chance to come out and hope that they're not trying to clear the lurk before like actually trying to retake. So as you can see here, I like jiggled. I was waiting for the B guy to peek. I didn't see him peek, so now I'm turning my attention to try to fight the CT guy. I'm really expecting him to be looking at me, which is exactly what I want. I just, as a lurk, you just want their attention. Like, you don't necessarily want to fight them per se. You just want their attention, and you want the other team to be worried about you. All right, and you're going to see why that's such a problem after the first kill, or actually you already saw it, but yeah, so as I come out here, I heard this guy running down, and he's like not totally ready. If you look closely, you can see he's only just now drawing his weapon out, and I can basically see half of his body, right? So this guy was just not quite alert enough to realize how far out I could be. And I think part of it is also like the most important thing among all of these clips is just being decisive and making your decision instantly or close to instantly. Like, as you can see here, after I spot this guy, I don't try to fight him. I'm just trying to get space and continue my lurk without like totally giving away where I am. So, you know, I am like so far out because I've been so decisive in just like going and going. that this guy is not ready. So like just about now his gun is actually out, and yeah, so he can see he's totally caught off guard, and I get the kill. So now I'm expecting to fight the CT guy, and I'm expecting him to be in the buy zone, like behind these boxes you're about to see. So I kind of was surprised to see him in these little boxes here, so I take the fight. I was expecting him to re-peek, that's why I held my spray down a little bit more. But then he never did, and I ran out of bullets too. So, again, the point of a lurk is not to get the kills necessarily, although that is kind of important. It's just to draw the attention, right? Because if you think about it now, imagine you're the CT that's in CT spawn opping, right? You got people looking down at you from A ramp, and you have this guy double doored that's also like trying to fight you. You're super cramped, you're very uncomfortable, right? And it's kind of just like, it's very uncomfortable, and that's all, like that's like such an important thing to do as a lurk. You just make them feel uncomfortable and they don't know what to do. The cat guy, who, you know, we've conveniently forgot about this entire time, you can see here, he thinks I'm still out there fighting the CT player, this guy's teammate. But as you can see, I ran back because in my mind I know I've made my presence, I've missed my opportunity to get the kill. I'm just gonna back up and just make him scared. And in the back of my mind, I also know, okay, where's this cat guy? Like, why is he not dead? And then I'm like, ah, there he is. So you can see this guy is just totally off guard, caught off guard. If he wasn't flying through the air, I probably would have killed him. But you can see here, he's stuck in a corner. So now I actually do hold my spray down and I do get the kill. And now I'm like, okay, yeah, the CT guy, I expected him to be right here. So I swung and pre-fired, but I was just like a split second off, as you can see here, right? So I was just like a split sec, or I guess my placement was a little off, but I didn't see him in the initial cross. So I would argue that the other guy was a tiny bit too slow. So as you can see, I'm just like spraying, totally anticipating him to already be there, but he's just like a split second too slow. And here I'm like, wait, I don't need to do anything. My team is probably just gonna like start shooting at him. So I'm just like sit here and I'm waiting. I'm like, I'll just throw some flashes. So that's like this is a really good example of how to lurk, right? Even though my position was known, just taking the space immediately and catching the rotates, and just taking the space as soon as possible just catches this guy off guard. I don't want speed to be 0.67x. This guy, I mean, he was ready for me, but he missed. And then I catch this guy off guard because I was decisive to just fall back and keep the CT guy kind of preoccupied. So going into... Wait, this is the same clip. Oh god, technical errors. Going into the second clip here, this is more just about space. And if you're a long time CS player and have like, you know, are at a decent level or have played enough team play, you know this theme where you're stuck on B site and you need space, so you kind of have to push tunnel, right? So I cut it a little early here, but you can see it's 5v4. We just planted the bomb. You know, this guy is on site, and I'm trying to play big box, but then as I turn over, I'm like, oh, shoot. I have a teammate back plat. I have a teammate already, like, kind of playing big box. So I was like, oh, shit, I need to play tunnel. So I turn around and play tunnel, and I'm like, oh, shit, it's smoked. I think I already knew it was smoked because I think they calmed it. So I was like, okay, I got to flash myself through this to just not die, right? Because I can't sit in the smoke. The smoke's going to fade, and then there's going to be two people shooting at me, and they're also going to be like fighting my teammates that are on back plata and big box, like kind of at the same time. It's such a big difference if I die early so that whoever's playing big box or whoever's playing back plat can know to look at tunnel now because I died. So that's why I went through here with the flash. And I mean, the main idea here is just you're trying to gain space, right? So I flash through the smoke, push through. You can see I'm like very lost. My crosshair is nowhere to be found. But as I pushed through, I managed to catch this guy off guard, and this guy was like reloading blind, I think. So he's just totally not ready, and then I get 2 kills. So again, like recognizing the situation of a B being on B and needing to take tunnels because you're getting hit from outside. Flash through tunnel smoke, go through, just try your best. And it worked out favorably for us, or for me, in this clip. And then we kind of botched the 4v3 really hard. I should not have swung out here. Like, this was a dumb idea. I don't think this guy... Oh, he swung right as I started turning, which was really unlucky, but I really should have just stayed here and held this angle, right? Because I'm like kind of expecting my big box player to be watching the smoke, and even if he's not, the CT has to run all the way around to get to me, so I should be able to hear him, right? I really should have just held this angle from tunnel, and I would not have died for free. And it might have been still a 2v2 where I could play time. But thankfully, we burned just enough time so that we won the round. But yeah, that was a big mistake on my part, even though I made the great play right beforehand. Moving on to the last clip here. This was an ace that I got. I was not expecting to get an ace today, but you know, sometimes a situation arises. The start of the round, I believe we tried to swing out long, and then our teammate just got mullied out to death, so that was kind of unlucky. I'm working lower, or air quotes lurking, but I'm kind of just clearing lower by myself. They really haven't done much to lower, so it's not too concerning. And then here, I kind of suspected, right, I'm just being cautious more than anything that they're on cat because of this molly. And then, I mean, moreover, you see the smoke here, you have to be like concerned someone is cat somewhere. So I managed to catch him throwing a nade and then get a 1-tap on him, so pretty clean. Here we're gonna decide what to do. We end up going mid B. I give him a smoke, and then I creep back upper because it's always good to have the lurk just so that you have like a 2-pronged attack, right? I kind of noticed, or I felt like these guys were gonna go out tunnel or go out mid anyway, so I was like, all right, I'm going back upper. So I think they get stalled out for a bit. I get smoked out. And here I'm just trying to find the right time to walk through this, because I know that it's probably a 2B setup. And you know, there's the B anchor, and then there's got to be the mid player. So I know there's 2, and I'm just like waiting for the right timing. And as I'm listening, I hear, okay, so there's an upper window, and somewhere in here as well. I don't have the sound on, so you can't hear it, but somewhere in here as well, I hear that this guy's playing car watching outside. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna try to lurk out, try to kill the guy window, and then hopefully that buys enough time so that my team can actually get into B. So yeah, I go in. It was a mistake on the car player to be sitting car watching outside. Like, you should be looking for a lurk here. There's like so often going to be someone coming from tunnel, and if it's a mid B split, so like someone needs to hold it. So kind of a big mistake on the car player to be watching outside with his teammate. Also, this guy should probably be like, actually no, I think that's fine. I was gonna say he should be back plat opping tunnel maybe, but would have been tricky anyway. So I get the kill on the guy window. I swing out, and I managed to get the trade on the guy car. Got to get the bomb, swing out, and I see the... I know they're both outside, and I see this guy, and yeah, I did faintly, if I can catch the right frame, I did faintly see this guy right here. I mean, I kind of assumed they were both outside anyway, but now I'm like, okay, so they're pretty close. So I kind of knew what I was going to do, even like right after... So right after this kill, like right here, I was like, okay, I know what I'm gonna do. My plan, and I thought of this in like a split second, and again, this kind of goes back to like just being decisive and formulating a plan. I'm gonna grab bomb, swing across, and I'm just gonna go window and swing at the right time. And like I'm just gonna swing, right? Because if I plant, they might swing me, and I'm probably gonna lose that fight. And I mean, I still have time, so it's like I can just mess with them. So I swing. I'm like, okay, so there's one guy. By the time I get to window, he'll probably be pretty close. And as I jumped up here, I was like, okay, I hope they didn't hear me. But I was also thinking like, they should know by the time I swing out that I'm not planning, so they should be ready for me. That's what I actually thought in my head. I thought they were going to be ready for me, but then I caught them both right here. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I felt pretty lucky there because I was totally expecting them to be completely ready for me to swing somewhere. But I think they were just like, I think they were just about to swing in. Yeah, they were like trying to swing in door at this very second, but I caught them at like the perfect time. So again, it's like this idea of just being super decisive, right? Like finding the right timing to walk through the smoke. And then also just having the plan here, right? Because like if you imagine a world where I like grab the bomb, plant, and then think, oh, you know what? I'm actually going to fake and go up. You lose like 2 seconds, maybe like 1.5 seconds of trying to get out window and take a timing. And then if you imagine like 1.5 seconds later after this peak, like they might be in the door and you'll probably miss the first guy. And now it's a 1v1 where you're kind of stuck in window. So it's like, that's just so important on being decisive. But yeah, so this was the highlight of the night. Turn the sound back on.
It might be close outside. Nice!
Nice.
Let's go!
All right.
Good shit.
As soon as I heard that guy reloading, I knew you.
Yeah, that was rap.
Yeah.
Could be.
Yeah, so that's all I really wanted to go through. This is like literally the first match of CS I've played in like 2 years, maybe a year and a half. Whenever CS2 came out is the last time I played a match, or like that season. So it's rewarding to see that I still can play at this level, but yeah, maybe I'll go over the reasons why I don't like playing CS anymore, but that'll be another video in like a year or so. Thanks for watching, and like the video if you like the video. Oh, by the way, I play chess now, so if you're curious about how chess has been going, or if you care about chess at all, you can go to my channel, Akene2, very clever. But I've been documenting my chess grind so far, like US tournaments, USCF tournaments. So if you're curious about chess, I play chess now. Take a look.